I have to take a breath. Galactic Priestess of the Spiral Light, Priestess Makala and Niana. So I'm on here really quick just to talk to all of you in case you are experiencing this. So I'm not really sure if some of you have been experiencing it or if you're going to hit a patch of this. But people are getting hijacked energetically like nobody's business. I am seeing a huge increase of it here in California, where the net is so artificial that floats over the state that does all the energy controlling, the mind crapping stuff, and the weather, whatever it's trying to promote up there. So we have to constantly keep, don't consent to the net above my head. That's artificial. I don't consent to that. I put a video link, put the video in the community on Dr. Kia Put had a really good guest on today. I can't still don't know the name of the lady's name. I have to go back and catch what the name on. But the main thing is that what they were talking about, I was like, oh, I'm already doing that. So it's a really good video. I encourage all of you to watch it because we're coming up on the 222 energy and how do you want to be in the balance of that? What is the thing that you want to connect to? I'm already starting to take people for their reads, and it is $22.22 for this activational portal read, which I find that's really kind of cool because it's like you get to have all the different, the star code cards, you have the crystal cards in it, dragon, if you want a dragon in it, you have to let me know. And it is all galactic. What is the message that you need to anchor before we get into this next part of our turning the wheel going into spring? We're almost there, but not just yet. We're almost there. So if you're interested in this, I would highly suggest you go to my webpage, galacticspiralite.com, and email me there and let me know that you're interested in it. Okay, and then you can send your payment in through Venmo. Let me know if you're interested in that to book in. I'm only doing so many of these between now and the 22nd so that you get this portal read and you're able to have this energy to work with it. Okay, I really like doing this, the star codes, cards, and putting all the different divine codes in with that, with the read. So I really want you to hop on to that wave if you're interested. But let me get back to this. Okay, just wanted to make sure got that out there so that you would know about it. And I'll put a more description in the community a little later on today. I'm not going to be on here long. So anyway, last night I watched how a energy Maboya, high lovely, a Maboya came in. And in Taino, that's what we call these negative energy beings, archons, whatever you want to call them. They're just negative energy that just kind of likes to anchor onto people and matches with that energy. So it was just the weirdest thing. I watched, I'll just say the name of this person. I'll make up the names. I watched how Sam came over and was talking to Jessica. Okay, I'm substituting the names. Was talking to Jessica. And when Sam was talking to Jessica, he was just, asking how you doing? How's everything going? Da 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 da. Are you happy? Are you in a good place? Da 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 da. Just checking in, doing a wellness check. All right. Now, keep in mind, I'm standing in the back and I'm just kind of fiddling around, doing my thing, writing down my notes and stuff. And all of a sudden, Sam literally starts poking the bear. Literally just starts saying triggered things to Jessica. And Jessica starts to get like a little bit agitated. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you poking a bear? Don't be poking a bear. Leave the bear alone. And it just kept going. And I just kept watching and I felt the energy and I was watching how it was going back and forth, back and forth. But it wasn't interfering with me. It wasn't coming towards me. And I was like, oh shit. Got him a boy. Oh, he's hopping back and forth. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm watching this, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then finally, after it was all said and done, Sam leaves, but Jessica is like in disarray and triggered and upset and wasn't in a happy place. And I'm like, whoa. So immediately I came in, got my medicine together, got my cedar out, got my tabanoko, got my kapal. Yeah, I knew I was going to have to do 3 layers. Got it ready. Went through, started smudging, getting that energy out. And I said, you don't have dominion here. I rule this space. Get out. And it just kept trying to stay with Jessica. And I'm like, no, get the hell out. So as I kept smudging and bringing the energy up, I then went and got my tambourine and my seat, and I got it, and I started playing both of them, started clearing that energy, and then once again went back in with my medicine and smudge and cleared it to the point to where she was no longer having the triggering and wasn't repeating it. It wasn't talking about it on the phone with her friends and getting lit up with it. Okay. So, and then I came in and just said, don't talk about it anymore. Talk about something else. Okay. Don't talk about it. And left it at that. And then everything just settled down. It just got peaceful. So I'm telling you this for a reason, because these things are on a rise and they're hooking like nobody's business. They are hijacking like nobody's business. So I'm thinking, okay, got rid of that. All right. Go and see my client today. Go do the medicine on her. Worked with her. Was beautiful session. Did the healing massage. Hold on, let me get some water. The healing massage and drumming. Got that all done. So I'm thinking to myself, this just never gets old. I just love this. Just hold it and it just starts boiling. Anyway, it just never gets old. So I do the work on her. Everything's good. Medicine's complete. She's feeling great. She's feeling connected. She's feeling whole. You know, when you go through a lot of grief and you're purging and your sorrow and you're in that grief of the loss of a loved one, especially if it's a parent or a husband, wife, children, that grief is heavy. And so did the medicine, got her together, and everything was great. No problem. I put a quick 15-second video because I was looking at the gong that was new in the studio, and I was like, that's new. I wonder what that's like. I was so tempted to go up and go strike it, and she goes, would you like for me to strike? Yes, please strike the gong. Strike that gong, please. So she went ahead and striked it. So I put the 15-second video up on the shorts. And sounds so good. I was like, oh wow. And I took a picture of the gong. So that's what you see as the thumbnail of that radiant sun and gold back there. So everything's fine. Okay. So it's raining outside, and I'm like, oh, crapalola. I'm wearing my Birks. Water and Birks don't go together unless they're waterproof. But oh well. I just said, gotta kind of keep it kind of, yeah, check community, check shores. So I said, okay. So I go get in my car. I said, okay, I gotta go to the grocery store. Let me go grab medicine because after I work on people, I get my butt in the bathtub and do a detox and cleanse. Because when you work in people's auric field and they've been carrying a lot and they're emotional, you want to make sure you get back to you and clear that space. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make sure I get all my medicine, and I put it out there and I said, look, I don't want to be going all around the city and it's raining and I don't feel like being out in this. I would like to find everything that I need at this store. Give me my Epsom salt. Give me, okay, some lavender oil, some orange oils. Let's see if I can get that, okay? Because they normally never have any of that. They're always never have that. I go in today. Not only did they have the Epsom salt, but they had the oils and a whole bunch of them to choose from. I was like, they got essential oils today. So I got the oils, and then I said, oh, they got her spaghetti. Let me get her spaghetti. Oh, they got her pizza stuff. Let me get her pizza stuff. I'm like, okay, let me get that, this. And I'm like, perfect. I don't have to go running around to another store. Exactly the way I wanted it. This is my world. Get it? Following what I'm saying? This is my world. I love that. Yes! I'm working on a project on myself. It's a personal transformational project on myself. Literally, it's a project. Project 60. Getting myself prepared when I hit the doorway of 60. 60. 11 months from now. Final countdown. Okay, I digress. So anyway, I'm walking around, I'm getting stuff, and everybody knows everybody in the store. You know the cashiers, everybody knows me. It's the woman that wears the purple shawl. Okay, purple shawl. So I'm coming around the corner, and this one lady sees me in my shawl. She goes, God, I love that color purple shawl. It's so pretty on you. I said, thank you so much. She walks on by. Everything's cool. So I'm walking and getting stuff and getting it in my basket. I was only supposed to get a couple of things. Basket got a little heavy because, I was only supposed to get a couple of things. And basket got... So anyway, I come around the corner and I see one of the cashiers. And I said, oh, she's over there straightening up in the wine section. And it's kind of like only one cashier is open up at the front because it wasn't that busy. And so I get and stand in line, but I see her when she turns around. She don't look like herself. She looked different. She looked like there was something over her, and she looked super, super aged, like her life force got sucked out of her. And I was like, what the hell is going on with her? She's usually really vibrant. She reminds me a lot of my friend Deb that crossed over. She's got that same, I'm like, what is going on? So I think that, and I see this like weirdness gray thing, and I'm like, what is that? So I said, okay, I don't know what that is. So I go and stand in line, and she comes up and she goes, I can help you on the next register. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she walks over, and I'm putting stuff up on the thing so she can check it. And I'm feeling this weirdness with her. And I'm like, something's not right. That is not her energy. She don't feel like that. And I look at her and I see these dark eye circles, and her face is just pulled down, and I'm like, that's not her. Something in her space. So I just kind of keep it like this, you know. Yeah, everything's cool, you know, I'm not making eye contact with her. And I'm noticing the energy is like trying to get into my space. I start getting a headache. And I said, unless you want to do this dance with me, you will lose, guaranteed. You might not want to step into this space. I'm just putting a thought at whatever's on her. You don't have permission to be getting into my space, okay? And it just kept trying to do it. And I said, well, and she goes, well, dear, have a good day. I'm just really tired. I said, yeah, I know exactly why you're tired. You got something going on. I know exactly why you're tired. But you make sure you take yourself a nice salt bath. All right, today. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, get in the bathtub today. And I went ahead and grabbed my bags, got out of there, get to the car, and I have a full-on raging headache. And I said, no, 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 no. You ain't going to do that. So I just start clearing it. Clear, 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 neutralize. Don't give you permission. Get out of my space. You don't leave. Dragons are going to come and have good time with you. They're going to eat your ass up. Get out. And then by the time I got halfway around the corner, got up to the place, got up to my home, gone. I was like, damn, can't even go to the damn grocery store in peace. And I already got some craziness trying to jump off. Crazy. So the reason why I'm coming on here and I'm telling you this is because you need to make sure you are guarded up. I cannot stress it enough. We got a lot of different planetary weird stuff going on. There's Scorpion energy. There's retrograde Venus stuff going on. There's all kind of weirdness in the Pisces energy and all this interaction going on. That's setting things off. All right. So just be aware, people coming by your home, you got little ones that are all of a sudden they acting out weird, even cats, if they're acting strange, something's not right, pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention at what time of night. Maybe one of your kitty cats or your dog or something might be coming up to your door if you sleep with your door closed and is coming up and scratching on the door and wants you to open the door. What time in the morning are they waking you up to come in? Because they either sense something in the area or they need to come in. Just pay attention, okay? I can't stress this enough. The energy is just insane. But I like this. I like this so much. I just like, it's so cool. This little glass thing, just hold it and it starts bubbling. Can't get enough of that. It's just so fun. So today I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. We are still in, we are guided by accomplishments and the blue rhythmic hand. Okay, so guided by accomplishments. I really want you to watch the video I put in the community because game on now. Are you still operating from the third dimensional energy of how you communicate with the divine, or did you upgrade yourself? Don't be begging. There's no time to be begging. You want to be having a communication, a divine interaction. Okay? Watch the video. Pay attention to the key words. Then I want you to take action and implement it. I had to return my computer. I need it working. Yeah. Pay attention when you buy stuff, especially cars. Make sure it matches with your energy. I said this last time. Make sure that car can handle your energy. Because as you go up in your frequency, vehicles need to be able to handle it. Okay, you got to remember you're a crystal being going into a plastic fiber glass vehicle with scattered amount of metal and wires with a battery and some fluid, but you're the main part of it. Okay? You're the expansion of that. So just know that you get in that, you need to make sure it can support you. It can be there for you. Okay? Soon as the vehicles start breaking down, that means they can't handle it anymore, or they just need to get upgraded so they can fit it. But that's where crystals come in. That's where you put your crystals in your car so they can match with you. Everybody's on the same vibration. Yeah. I got crystals in the bed, crystals in the room, crystals in the car. Come on now. Come on now. Do I need to spell it out more? Yes, I'm a crystal. I'm a crystal person. I love crystals. I feel sorry for any guy that would try to tell me, oh, I don't do crystal stuff. I'm scared of crystal. I'd be like, then you're not ready to be on this level. Go have a nice day. Bye-bye. Got time for you. I don't have time for three. Only got time for me and divine. Divinely align me. Thank you very much. That's how that goes. So I really wanted to hop on here and bring awareness to this energy of how it is really amping up. And we have this 2 months of weird energy stuff that's going to be going on. You're going to be feeling like 1 minute you're on this timeline and next minute you got stuff from the past coming up. But you remember this from the childhood. Why is this showing up? And then what am I doing now? Oh my gosh, that showed up so fast for me. What is this? It's like that now. But when you're centered and you're staying in the truth of the self and you're staying in your divineness and you're commanding that connection, you're commanding with your divine heka, you're commanding it into your fruition, you're commanding it to materialize. It happens like that. And just when you think it's not going to happen, is when it happens. So I'm just like, yeah, let's just ride that wave, shall we? Okay, lovelies. I'm going to pull cards of the day, and then I have to go take my medicine bath. But I really wanted to hop on here to prepare you. So when you go out, if you start feeling weird or something strange starts happening with you, you don't think like you're getting sick or something. It's like, think about, where were you? Who passed by you? What did you see? Because now you're going to start seeing these beings that can't hold their form. You're going to see them. Now you're going to start seeing them. Okay? Because the more that charged plasmic light that's coming in, the more it's elevating us. We're getting ready to have that supercharge. We're all going to get our supercharged energy that's just going to hit us all at once. As soon as that starts hitting more and more frequently, the ones that are artificial are not going to be able to hold that look. Okay? I'm just trying to prepare you. Because it's going to shock you if you're not used to seeing stuff walking around in Home Depot or something. You're getting stuff, or walking around in your stores and you see someone glitch out and glitch back in, and you'd be like, something in my eyes? Did I just see that? That didn't look like. Okay? I'm trying to prepare you. Trying to prepare you for shockers in your rear view mirror. I'm trying to prepare you for when you're standing up and you're getting some meats or stuff and you're seeing images in the glass behind you and you turn around, it looks fine, but when you look in the glass, it looks like something else. I'm trying to prepare you. Because depending on what level you're on and what you're moving up into is what you're going to be seeing. All right? Just trying to prepare you. So tomorrow, I definitely will be on. Shut up. Look at this card. I will be on and do more teaching about getting ready for the 222 portal. Okay? Because that's definitely, this is Okay, so I'm using the Crystal Grid oracles, which I love. I like how you said, depending on what your level of owning. Yes, exactly. So the first card is number 39. We have prophecy, which is the prophecy stone. Prophecy. Prophecy stone. By the way, I just happen to love my new phone. I got tired of the other one, which was Pixel. Don't like it. Pixel's good for videos and pictures and stuff, but I'm sorry, it just lacks when it comes to talking to people on the phone. Got tired of people saying, I can't hear you. Where'd you go? It sounds like hello, hello, Felicia, hello, click. Got time for that. But look at this card. Number 50, 54. I like this. The key. You are the key. Look at that. I've never gotten this. And this stone is called the Camerarite. Camerarite. It almost looks like Merlinite, except it has a lot of white in it. Wow. Okay. And pay attention to little dimensional things that are happening, and it happens really fast. Know that you're dimensional, because I kid you not, it was like the other day, a couple of days ago, I went in, start the shower. I pull back the curtain and I see dimensionally on the wall this big, pretty, orangey, golden light starfish just hanging out. Just and I'm standing there and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're all dimensional. Dimensions are definitely colliding here. And I go, are you lost, honey? Yes, you're hanging out in my shower here on the wall. Are you lost? And the thing just literally went, boom, vanished. I was like, guess so. Well, let me get back to me. Let's start the water. And I'm laughing. I'm just like, it's like, don't see that every day. What else is going to show up in there? I'm just like, what else is going to happen? So don't see that every day. So I got jellyfish stuff going on, and now I got a starfish that just randomly showed up in my shower. And I'm not talking about a little one. I'm talking about a big one. Okay? Like it belonged in the deep, deep part of the sea. That's what I'm talking about. So I was like, Oh, and from the Divine Masters, we have Hathor, which is the light activation, acceleration, brilliance. Stand in your light. Yes, Mother Hathor, we will. Yes, we will do that. Stand in your light. Stand in it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Stand in it. And this is from the Divine Masters. Now, you got to be ready for this set. Okay, this is the one I showed you. This is the one that was a birthday gift to me. And you got to be ready for this one. Because when you get the box and you open it, it's like all of them, it's almost like opening up Pandora's box. It's like, we have so much. Yes, we'll also call her Ruth. Yes, 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 yes. There was something I came across, and I don't know if any of you are experiencing this. Leave it in the chat, like and subscribe. But I don't know if some of you are feeling this, especially if you're melanated, brown skin, copper skin people. But are you finding that all of a sudden, all this information that's coming forward is kind of like, what? 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 Talk about body snatchers. One of the videos I watched was talking about how deep the African culture goes and how it was everything. And I'm just like, and then the things that were done that along the way, changing it to make it look like something else, but it wasn't made to look like the original people. And I'm just like, there's a point where I just said, what is the real truth? Because so much is coming out now of the history. What's the real truth? And then you start piecing it together and you say, oh, is that why this particular bunch of people don't like us because of this? And is this why this group was programmed to hate us for this? When it really wasn't that at all? I mean, you just literally start looking at things saying, what was the main point of doing all of that? And not for a little bit, but for centuries on top of centuries on top of thousands of years. It's a lot of truth mixed in with not truth. Yes. I mean, I'm starting to feel like Columbo. Well, let me see now. Are you saying that this planet is really a water planet here and we all came from different star systems here? Well, wait a minute. Wait. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that we're all from a different star system having a human experience here on this Earth time? Now that's something to think about. I'm sorry I bothered you with that. I just had the thoughts, I just had the thoughts of that just going through my mind. All right, I better leave you alone. I just was kind of thinking about that. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Having a Columbo moment. My question is, why do you know all of this and it's true? Why you never told us before? And better yet, why are you telling us now? Yes! Thank you! Because that's what I was walking around with yesterday thinking about. You knew this was what it was, but now you're like, okay, this is what it was, and now we're going to go ahead and tell you the truth. So if you turn politely to page 77, we're going to tell you the truth of what really is going on. Do you know how, first of all, how inhumane that is? To lie on certain things in humanity, to lie in that way, make up a story that's so believable that the people that you are trying to make them look so bad, you got them believing that they're bad, and then they have to go through all this getting that stuff out of their system because it's not true. And then you find out this is the truth of the truth of the truth of what's really been going on. It's if you're not this color, and I'm not trying to bring a color thing in, if you're not this color, you do not understand what and how great that lie is, what has been done. And it's enough to make you say, why? Why did you do that? What was the whole purpose? And now because things have to shift and get out of there, and because we're in the truth age, everything has to be of truth now, because we're in a 9-year, so everything is coming to that. So now this energy is really ramping up, and everything has to come to the truth, because we're going into the golden age. We're going into the more higher divine light of self, the crystals, the crystalline, the Christ consciousness, where you cannot have that lie hanging out there. They're not telling the truth. There's a lot still coming out. But the way you're going to find it is the ones who have divine Hecate activated to actually talk about it. Those are the ones that's bringing it forward. Okay, everyone has their part. So everyone is speaking it. And then when you're looking at the media, TV, news, and all that, are you really watching real people on there? Or is it just some kind of computerized person up there? Remember that I told you guys, go check out the movie Looker. I told you, go look that movie up. Because this is how they've been doing it. And then in the video that's in the community, I love this because I always knew this. When you see Star Wars, when you see all these sci-fi movies and they're doing all this high-tech stuff and they're doing this, and oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, Total Recall. Oh, wow. 6th Day. Oh, wow. What's going on? You know, you're seeing all this stuff. And it's funny how you sit back. Remember back in the day, you sit back and say, wow, one day we're really going to be able to do that. No. This is why I kept telling all of you, do you really think we're in the year 2025? Do you really think it's that? How many years have been really stolen? Try 3,000 something, 330 something. Then add that. What year are we really cultivatedly in? Where all the technology is already there, it's been implemented, it's being used right around us, but you're kept. I said this yesterday to one of my practitioners. I said, it's like this. I'm going to close out with this, and I want you to really sit and think about it. If you're on a third dimensional level, they got you capped at that. You're only going to see what's on that level. Okay? That's all you're ever going to see. You're never going to see the hidden temple building that's full of magic standing off on the corner behind the building of 7-Eleven, where only people that can see that can go in there. Kind of like Mortal Instrument. Okay, remember that movie? Mortal Instrument? So now when you start shifting, you start moving into these higher realms. Oh, look, now you see this restaurant that you've been walking past that you never saw before. All of a sudden, it's just right there. Oh, and now, wow, now all of a sudden you see this new technology coming out, but it's been being used, but you never heard about it. All of a sudden now you hear about it, and everybody else is hearing about it, and it's coming out. Yes, I read that years ago. They're older than we. Yes, you're wrong, and it's really crazy what they've done with the time and the months. Yes, exactly. Which is why you don't cap yourself. You don't say, oh, this is only my timeline of this, da da da. No. What is it that you divinely want in your world? You can have that. You can access that. You can activate that. But you have to know the one thing, that you're limitless and that you're not bound by the false constructs of your present reality around you. That's not real. It's just a stage that's put there to either distract you, limit you, control you, to never think of yourself getting out of the box. This is where we are now. And this is where some of us aren't going to make it. Because it's too much to try to wrap your head around a lie that is so great. Let's just put it like this. Remember that movie that came out back in the day called The Greatest Story Ever Told? One of my favorite movies. I used to enjoy it very much so until, now I realize, oh, he doesn't really look like that? Okay. I kind of knew that. This is one of the greatest stories ever told. What we're living in right now. And now let the truth be told. Okay. All right, lovelies. I got to go jump into some water. I feel like it's a mermaid time. So be good to yourselves. And I'm glad I came on. Spirit was pushing me to come on and talk about pay attention to the hijacking of people and take care of yourself. You know, when you feel weird around someone, don't accept that energy. Just keep clearing it out of your energy. Okay? You're very, very welcome. Very welcome. All right, lovelies. It's been my pleasure to share this update with you. Please stay true to yourself. Stay divinely aligned. Stay in love with you. You are worthy. You are loved. And that's just how this rolls. Bye.